Q Country 102.9 presents Roos Day Tuesday, a weekly discussion with SUNY Canton men's basketball head coach Ben Thompson, giving you the inside scoop on all things SUNY Canton basketball. Q Country 102.9, still Roos Day Tuesday, but calling Ben Thompson in from sunny Florida and talking about what the SUNY Canton Kangaroos will be doing with their upcoming conference schedule and when their next home game is. I got Ben Thompson, head coach of the SUNY Canton men's basketball team, on the line with me right now. All right, hey Ben, calling you from sunny Florida, where the weather is just about 80 degrees over here. Is it pretty chilly where you are?
We've got a little snow, and I'm a little jealous of your location right now.
Yeah, well, I'm just in a t-shirt and shorts, so I hope you're all bundled up and ready there. We'll get this interview underway. Talking SUNY Canton Kangaroos and some conference matchups. We've got some conference matchups that are away games, both matchups in Maine. So essentially what you'll be doing is traveling to Maine for this weekend, and then traveling back to Canton, and then back to Maine again. Now, not like there's any jet lag or anything like that, and athletes are off right now. Does that make it a little bit easier, or what do you expect from the team with the travel and how often you can practice?
Yeah, I think it helps that we're doing kind of our two longest trips over break. That definitely helps. Our conference schedule is unbalanced, so in most leagues, you play everybody twice, and you play each team home and each team on the road.
Yeah.
Or you have divisions or whatever. And so that's not the case for us. And so of the 5 schools in Maine, we have to go to 4 of them. So it's a very unbalanced schedule for us. And it flips next year and kind of comes back in our favor. But it'll be difficult for sure because both Umpy and Husson are very quality teams. So it'll be difficult.
Yeah, those are the 2 teams you'll be playing, Maine Presque Isle, where you'll be playing them in Presque Isle, Maine, and Husson University in Bangor, Maine. So you said that all of your athletes are kind of on break, but although they don't have classes, they're still on campus. What's the practice schedule like? Are you having more practices because there's more free time, or take me through, a week on quote-unquote break for one of the student athletes?
Yeah, so, normally on Mondays we'll practice at noon to kind of, especially with this conference slate coming in, Friday, Saturday. Normally we'll practice at noon on Mondays, and then Tuesdays we'll go at 10 o'clock, Wednesday 10, and then Thursday, depending on if we're home, we'll go at 10 as well, or if we're on the road, we'll leave and try to practice wherever we're going. And then we also do a shoot-around on game day. So I like to get them up by 10 or noon so they're not sleeping in, and kind of, how college students tend to kind of sleep in and waste the day away. So I like to get them up and get them moving around and active, and so that way it kind of keeps them out of being too lethargic.
Yeah, so after this past weekend, you played some home conference games, and now you've got 4 conference games slated for away games. Your next home game will take place after all of the students come back to campus against Northern Vermont University Johnson. That on Friday, January 25th at 5:30 p.m. and then Saturday at 1 p.m. I'm excited about that one because I wasn't able to see the conference games this past weekend as I was in Florida. No complaints there. But are you expecting a crowd? Is there anything special that you're doing coming up this season for any home games?
Yeah, I think that it'll be good when the students get back and we're kind of, finishing up the conference slate. I think people will get really excited about it. I know that we'll probably meet as a staff and try to come up with any promotional things we might do for that later on. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But, I hope the community and the campus will be really excited about what we're doing by that point. And, we'll kind of see how it goes. But, so far this year, I thought the student and community support have been pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All the home games that I've been to, I've echoed it multiple times. It's a great atmosphere, and a lot of kids come out. I know that, I believe it was 2 years ago, you held the record for best fan attendance in your division?
Yeah, so we led the entire state of New York in fan attendance for Division III, and that's a ton of schools. It's 80 or 90 schools, and we were first for average attendance. Yeah,
so should be a good time. Next home game, as I said, Northern Vermont University Johnson on Friday, January 25th, 5:30 p.m. Ben, before I let you go, I know we're a little bit past New Year's Eve, but any New Year's resolutions you have for this team, something you want to kind of nip in the bud before the real meat of the schedule comes in late here?
I probably need to work on my patience.
Okay.
You know, it's a new opportunity for us, and so some of these guys have never kind of been through a conference schedule like this before, and so it's new for everybody. And I probably need to be a little bit more patient. I want everything perfect right now, and so sometimes I'm not the most patient individual when it comes to that. But our guys are coming along, and they're getting excited about conference play, and so they're really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I was able to talk to some of the star players here last week on the segment, and they seemed really, really excited about what this team can do late in the season and hopefully making a playoff push.
Yeah, for sure. We're hoping to win the regular season and then hopefully host the conference tournament and win that and go on to the NCAA. So that's our goal.
Yes. Now, Ben, I'm going to have to let you go because, I got to go to the beach. Again, sunny Florida. Gotta take advantage of that.
Go get your vitamin D in.
Exactly, some vitamin D. But I'll be back for your home game. Your next home game, Northern Vermont University Johnson, Friday, January 25th at 5:30 p.m. Finally, the Roos return home, and I'm excited for it. Ben, thanks so much for calling me in today. Go Roos.
Thank you. Happy New Year's and go Roos.